It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome.
The fading amber light gleaming over the Valley of the Sun here in Phoenix, Arizona. And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Two teams with little love between them as the San Antonio Spurs make their arrival in Phoenix, Arizona. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. They'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
This is a favorable portion of the schedule for this club. They're going to have a number of games at home, and they've been difficult to beat there, so this should work out to their advantage.
You know, the schedule makers were pretty kind to them in terms of giving them a bunch of home games here over a short period of time. And as you mentioned, their track record in their own building already excellent, only should improve here with this stretch.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Parker in at the point guard.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, you know, getting the ball inside early.
And it worked to perfection, Clark, on that possession. We'll see how that plays out in terms of being a big part of their game plan.
Now here's Knight. A 17-point game for him in the win against Denver.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Here's Booker. The long-distance three is Barrett. Booker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Parker with him. And it's Knight picking him up. Aldridge kicks to Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 6 to shoot. A three from Leonard. Phoenix grabs the miss, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
I mean, how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
And the wide open shot from Green. They grab their own miss. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
2 shots. Good on the second free throw. Here's Knight. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. They set the pick. Screen by Jones. Warren the pass to Knight. They get a hand on it. Here's Leonard. That was incredible.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Knight hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Leonard, that's for two. Again, the Spurs, good for two.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Screen by Jones. Q passes to Booker. Clock at 4. Jones dishes to Booker. Fires it up. Phoenix no good that time either. Spurs leading by 4. Now here's Parker. They really needed more from him in that loss to Golden State.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Parker with the steal. Outside, Green. Pass to Leonard. Dishes it to Dedmon. They kick it out to Green. No good with the triple. Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Knight into the lane, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now, here is Knight. Warren kicks to Knight. The pass to Warren. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Knight, that's a 2-pointer. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Spurs leading by 6. To the middle. Green kicks to Dedmon. Pass to Leonard. Feeds to Aldridge. Another shot. And the foul called on Brandon Knight. Full 24-second shot clock. Outside Leonard. Parker against Knight. A second chance effort. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Suns trail by 8. Kicks to Jones. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Jones has got his first points in this one.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot. They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Sinks that one from the post. Now Murray. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Leonard with this screen on Bledsoe. Murray kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. That's good. Murray's got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Leonard with no one around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Bazemore. He's covered by Leonard. And Bledsoe, here we go. It's stolen by Green. There's the lob to the hoop. Knocked away. Bledsoe outside. Here's Leonard. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. Misses the one-handed jam.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one and threw him off just enough.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Murray gets to Gasol. And the three off target.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
To the left side wing. Back to Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Z's checked in for Phoenix. Moniunas comes in for Q. Bledsoe. But they recover it. And Bazemore gets to Moniunas. 1 on the clock. Shot's good. Spurs leading by 6. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hi, Kevin. I spoke with the head coach for Phoenix. According to him, their focus defensively is going to be on making things difficult inside. Ideally, they'll be in the best shape he feels if they force most of the shots against them to come from the perimeter. Guys?
All right, Doris. Here's Bazemore. He had... just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
So it's San Antonio now. 4-point game. Pass to Z, the 15-footer. It's Clark with the rebound.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss. A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Bazemore passes to Moniunas. He kicks to Bledsoe. 6 on the shot clock. Now the dish to Moniunas. Here's Bazemore. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Suns have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Now here's Anderson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Bledsoe with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver.
And how about the extraordinary display of his pass? In that game, he was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming. And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days.
And now, your Suns dancers.
Welcome back, everyone. The lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Dwayne Dedmon. Tony Parker is out there with Anderson. And it's Clark in at the small forward. Parker kicks to Anderson. There's a good screen. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Parker dishes to Dedmon, and Motiejunas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Right, he's checked in for Z.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
The feed to Clark. He dishes it to Anderson. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Parker with the steal. Here's Clark.
Oh! And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in. In charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And here are the Suns now. After the basket by San Antonio, Motiejunas, no good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
They recover it. 6 on the shot clock. Motiejunas against Parker.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And Bourne with the basket on the assist by Knight. Bourne's got 4 points in the quarter.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
San Antonio calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Q, he's checked in for Phoenix. The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Phoenix, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Both free throws good from Aldridge. Suns trail by 15. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Right against Parker. Aldridge kicks to Leonard. There's the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Bazemore passes to Knight. There's the pick. Off the pick. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Parker up top. He's guarded by Knight. From outside the arc. And that's good. Tony Parker for 3. Parker's got 7 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Here's Q, and that is true. Q's got his third basket of the night.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm. Parker kicks to Aldridge.
Parker against Knight. Aldridge a screen. Leonard dishes to Aldridge. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
And Phoenix making a change here. Jones is checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Green's checked in. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Spurs leading by 18. They get the rebound. Leonard. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside Knight. He feeds it to Warren. Clock at 6. That's tipped.
In this quarter alone, already 7 points off turnover.
And it's plays like that which have them trailing.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Now, here is Knight. And the pass to Q. Dishes it to Warren. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Kent Bazemore. Pau Gasol is checked in for San Antonio. Pass to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Yeah, just nice strength there and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Booker, he's checked in for the Suns.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And, boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Bledsoe, here we go. The floater, and he gets the bucket. Here is Parker. He has 7. Aldridge left side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Let's see how the Suns have performed over the last few weeks. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage. 4th in free throw percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in not giving up the ball. This is a low turnover team. They value possessions, and they really concentrate on taking care of the rock.
And it's their ranking and the three-point percentage that really catches my eye. A team stocked with some real sharpshooters. And when you can stroke it like that, the green light doesn't get any brighter.
Here's Bledsoe following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Booker. He's covered by Leonard. Q. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Parker kicks to Gasol. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Here's Gasol. After the Suns pick up 2. There's a screen. Right side, Leonard. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Now here's Bledsoe. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And he gets it back. Here's Green. Trips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Parker against Bledsoe. Outside, Jones. Right wing. Feeds to Booker. Passes it to Q. Unloads from 9. And he connects with the jumper. Q's got 10 points.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Kicks it to Gasol. Shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And, Greg, the first time you face a team in a season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
The shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Z's checked in for Q. Anderson, he's checked in for San Antonio. T comes in for Parker.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Well, the threes weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easier ones go in can renew that confidence.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Z. Puts it up from 15. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Anderson. Defense right on him. Leonard kicks to Anderson. And it's off from 3-point range. Booker the pass to Bledsoe. 36 seconds left now here in the second. To the left wing. Booker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Spurs leading by 23. 23 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Leonard. 14 feet away. Booker pulls it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one.
Well, Pop, a solid halftime lead here. How were you able to keep their offensive firepower in check so well in that?
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He ended up with 15 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show, the third quarter.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Leonard has been playing really well. 15 points and 2 steals. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too.
And you know what? He is the total package today, giving them a little bit of everything.
Brandon Knight is out there with Booker. Then it's Jones. Then there's Warren. And it's Q in at the 4. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Parker. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Parker's got 9 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
The dish to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Q. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, that was right in his grip.
He dealt with pressure like it was nothing at all.
Yeah, and once he hit that launching pad there, the momentum that he had built up just made it unstoppable.
Now, here's Green. 5 points in the game. The wide open look here for Aldridge. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Passes it to Q. The shot is off. Great D that time from Leonard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Now, here's Warren. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. They get a hand on it. Jones, the pass to Q. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Q's got 14.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Green dishes to Parker. Back to Green. Takes the three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here is Knight. They set the pick. Takes the 13-footer, connects, the jumper drops.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
And the Suns making a change here. Monty Eunice is checked in. Now, here's Warren. Following the miss by Tony Parker. Warren kicks to Monty Eunice. Goes up the baseline, and it's Phoenix scoring again. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Simmons, looking for his first basket still in this one. Monty Eunice grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
There's a screen by Monty Eunice. Booker in the corner. There's the three. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Booker's got his third bucket of the night.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Knight into the lane. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Phoenix making some changes. White, he's checked in for Q. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Booker.
Kent Bazemore.
The feed to Warren. Monty Eunice kicks to right. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting for Phoenix, Brandon Wright.
Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them. San Antonio leading by 14. Parker passes to Simmons. He kicks it to Dedmon. He dishes it to Parker. He feeds it to Aldridge. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Aldridge has got 12.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Inside. Bazemore dishes to Wright. Tipped away. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Pass to Clark. Now here's Parker. He's got 9 to the paint. And it's right, sending it back.
Dwayne Dedmon.
And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 18. Knight kicks to Warren. Dishes it to Moniunas. Here's the screen. Can't hit.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Aldridge a screen. Here's Simmons. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. And the Spurs lead by 20.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Here's Knight. And the layup is good. Knight's got 6 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Parker outside to the inside. Dedmon uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Tony Parker. That'll be a Suns timeout.
Timeout called, the Suns.
That was a good time to call the timeout, trying to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And Phoenix making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's D in for Parker. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Good. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Bazemore passes to Wright. Feeds to Warren. Wright sets a screen. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And a chance to check out the stats for D. How last month turned out for him. He's right around 5 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Spurs leading by 20. Outside Gasol. Kicks to Murray. There's the pick. Three-pointer. Tipped away, but they recover it to the wing right side. Here's Clark, covered by Moniunas. Clark dishes to Murray. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Z's checked in for the Suns. San Antonio on defense. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. With this break in the action, here's a look at the teams that have blocked the most shots in the NBA this last month. Number 1, the Spurs.
You know, shot blocking can sometimes be like a spark plug or an energy injection for the defense. Their home crowd really gets into it when they throw those shots out of there.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Pass to Anderson. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Anderson's got 7 points.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense. And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Here's Murray. 6 points for him. Here's Gasol. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Kevin, and looking back over the last month, let's check out how Phoenix stacked up. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. 5th in fewest turnovers per game. And they're right there, I mean, among the top 5 teams in second chance points. Doing a really good job of offensive rebounding and then being able to score the ball when they get that second chance.
And you look at their three-point shooting, they put defenses in a tough position. You've got to protect the paint and still chase out to 25 feet from the hoop. No easy task.
Jones checked in for the Suns. Z the pass to Jones. No good.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Dominating on the glass, Greg. I mean, a huge advantage for them in that particular category.
Bledsoe against Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard draws the double. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Suns trail by 20. In the corner, Bazemore with it. From down low. And it's off the back rim. No good. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Leonard draws the double. They kick it out to Green. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Leonard drops it in. Leonard's got 17.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's Murray. He has 6. That's good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And stolen by Murray. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
It'll count. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And it.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Suns shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Anderson. Kyle Korver is out there with D. Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's Bertson in at the 3 slot.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Anderson kicks to Murray. Back to Anderson. Right side Korver. Shot clock at 5. The Spurs working the ball around now. And the shot is good.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
And it's the Suns' ball. Wright sets a screen. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Can't capitalize on the good screen. The drive by Green. Left side, Knight. Wright sets a screen. Left side, Knight. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Spurs. Clark, he's checked in for Anderson, and B subbed in for D. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Outside Corver. There's the dish to Forbes. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
And no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Knight into the lane, and it's blocked. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Puts up a three, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
The pass to Z. Now Green, right, sets a screen. Outside, Green goes up to the stripe. Rebounded by the Spurs. Dedmon's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Clark. The Spurs rebound, and that one is hammered home.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Phoenix, Brandon Wright. Taking 2 shots.
And so Wright nails both of them. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. They set the pick. Here's Forbes. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Right. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
Now here's Corver. Passes it to Forbes. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks. Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And here are the Suns now. From 10 feet out, again, Phoenix.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Off the left rim and out. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. Good on the shot.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Pass to Bertens. Now the feed to Forbes. Bertens passes to Corver. 5 on the clock. Sinks the triple.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And the Suns call time here.
Your Suns, Jones. Q.
San Antonio on defense. Booker dishes to Jones, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Spurs leading by 21. Here is Forbes. The pass to Bertens. Outside Korver. Shot clock at 6. And that is good. Korver's got 5 points now this quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Jones. Warren kicks to Knight. To the middle. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here is Forbes. There's the pick. He feeds it to Clark. And the 3 off target. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 16-5 run here. Outside Knight. Over to the left wing. Screen by Jones. Booker the pass to Knight. From deep. It's Clark with the rebound. Spurs leading by 21. On the wing, Korver shoots it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He dishes it to Knight. Warren sets the pick for Knight. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Brandon Knight. San Antonio also making a switch. Anderson's checked in.
Third personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Q, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Bertens. Fires the 3. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He kicks it to Bledsoe. Pass to Q. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And the basket by Jones.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Bertens. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Bledsoe, and it's blocked. Here is Forbes, defended by Booker. Oh, he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Forbes.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Screen by Jones. Q passes to Bledsoe. And Jones shams it home.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Spurs.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Leonard. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And so here's Phoenix after the basket by San Antonio. Inside, just 5 on the clock. And the shot by Warren, no good. On offense, here are the Spurs. And Forbes kicks to Korver. Pass to Clark. Here is Forbes, defended by Booker. Korver against Bledsoe. Korver, no luck. Bledsoe outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Guys, I'm here with Tony Parker. And Tony, there was an intensity to the way this team played. Were you guys amped up?
We were motivated tonight. You know, today we were on a mission. We want to make a statement, and we played great basketball, great ball movement. Everybody wasn't selfish. We shot the ball a lot better, and we played great defense.
Statement delivered, mission accomplished. Nice win, Tony. Guys, back to
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports.